A little bit up, probably. There you go. Hey, good morning. We're gonna do a full day of eating today on the YouTubes. I'll show you how, what I eat for breakfast, what I eat for lunch, what I eat for dinner, maybe some snacks in between. Look at some background, some B-roll of me just hanging out while I eat it. It's gonna be pretty good. Currently on a cut. I'm eating 2,660 calories. I'm using an app called Carbon, which I'll put the icon right here for you. We'll go over Carbon later in the video while I'm eating probably dinner or lunch, and we'll show you all about it. It's a little cold out here today. It's snowing currently. That's why I got a beanie on and a short sleeve on. Also got this dope shirt that was given to me by my friend John. Had it forever. Today we're doing block pools, so it'll come in handy when we get out there. First things first, I always make coffee in the morning. What we're doing, we got some whole beans. We're gonna grind them up. We're gonna make Japanese cold brew. I'll go over the brief process. It's really simple. 250 grams of ice, 30 grams of coffee, and then you bloom the coffee with 60 grams of water, and then add an additional 210 grams of water after, and it just makes a really beautiful cup of coffee. I'm gonna use my pour over that I got from IKEA. This thing right here. It's coming pretty damn handy. It was like $4. Pretty good buy. I would highly recommend one if you can get them. I think it was like, this was like $4 and this was like $6. So great use from IKEA. But yeah, I'm gonna show you some coffee footage, huh? Hopefully you enjoy this video, man. Like it. Let's go. 270 grams, milliliters of water. Milliliters and grams technically have the same like mass. You can leave your scale on that and you'll be fine. Now we just have to wait until it's done brewing. It takes about 3 minutes. In that time, I'm probably just gonna be chilling. So we'll come back and see a delicious cup of coffee. Coffee looks like it just finished. So one thing that you need to do after you do this, you make sure you take off your grounds. I usually put them in the cup that I put the ice in. You swish it around so that it gets to like the same temperature. The water, the ice, everything, or the coffee and the ice, they melt and they get together. And as you can see, the coffee and the ice have stabilized and it's actually really cold already. So it's gonna be a damn good cup. So usually I don't eat breakfast, but it's Saturday. I need to get the calories in. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna drink all this coffee. I'm gonna relax, watch some TV. My team, Tottenham, is getting destroyed right now, so it's pretty upsetting. But after that, I will probably have breakfast. Probably gonna consist of some high protein Greek yogurt and protein granola to go with it. Just so you can see that it's really not that hard to get a lot of protein on a vegan diet, especially when you're cutting. Let's go enjoy this coffee and watch our team lose. Whew. Just got done with deadlifts, lower body. It was pretty intense in there. Pulled like 202.5 kilograms, which is roughly like 445, 450. Pulled that for a set of 5 off block pulls. Now it's time to eat breakfast. I will show you. We're gonna go back in the kitchen. It's gonna be high protein granola and high protein yogurt, and it's gonna be pretty damn good. Let's get it. Yogurt that we're eating, it's Kite Hills protein yogurt, 12 grams of protein, dairy free. Has active cultures in it too, which is really good for gut health. For the whole container, if you can see, it has 370 calories with 33 grams of protein. So that's going to be the first part of our breakfast. The next thing we're going to eat, this says plus plant-based protein. It's a lie. There's not that much in there. But half a cup, 280 calories, 7 grams of protein. It's pretty low, but that'll put us to 40 grams of protein for breakfast. Plus this has flax seeds in it, and I don't care about oat bran, but overall not bad. Pretty minimal ingredients also. So we'll have this and that, and we'll mix it together, and then we'll sit in the front room and eat it. We're gonna pour the yogurt into the scale. We're not gonna measure the yogurt, we're just gonna say that we ate the whole container. I weigh all my food because I'm cutting and I need to make sure that all my calories count. A lot of people will say that you don't need to do that. Maybe you don't. I've had extremely good success so far, so I'm not really mad. And I would suggest that you weigh your food. You're actually gonna lose weight. I'm down from like 222 to about 214. 60 grams for us for this. It's so high in calories that I'm not gonna push it because I'm gonna have a lot of calories later because there's a UFC fight on today. Plus I'm gonna be streaming, so it'll be fun. At 62 grams, a little bit over serving. We'll just log it into carbon and we'll eat this. Yeah, and give it a stir. You know, if I want to go ape crap, if I want to go really hard, I could add a scoop of protein to this, but in reality this is a plenty enough protein, honestly. Like, this will be good. Yeah, looks pretty damn good. We're gonna eat it. We're gonna sit in the front room. I got a package, so I want to check what that is. Package time. It's a package from my friend Joe Gray. He runs the Garage Gym competition. I'll tag him on Instagram. He has a YouTube channel. Put a link in the bottom in the description also, in case you're wondering about that. But my boy sent me some ZMA. He didn't need it. ZMA is extremely good for recovery. It also gives you some extremely wild dreams, so that's something. Now, he already had some, or he bought too much, one of the two, I forgot, but he was like, hey bro, I'm trying to get rid of this. I was like, oh, I'll take it. And the cool thing is he's not vegan, but he bought veggie capsule form, so I can take it. And extremely beneficial to take at night. It will give you really weird dreams, but it's a fantastic supplement. Yeah, so now we're just gonna eat our yogurt, look out the window at the streets, chill. Granola does like nothing. Sometimes I put candy in it, in my yogurt. When you put candy in it, it's hella good. It's so nice that they actually make a protein yogurt, like a Greek style yogurt that's vegan. Like, I remember the first time I ever lost weight, I got really lean when I was in college, and I used to eat a lot of yogurt. I love yogurt. It's so high in protein. It's really good for your gut, especially the live cultures, but dairy just isn't really the best thing ever. I'm not gonna sit here and get into semantics with people, but it's just not the best thing ever to eat. And now that this is all like, it's vegan, I'm pretty sure it's almond milk. I think it is. Yeah, you could argue almond milk is bad for the environment too, but I'll take my losses. But I can have high protein yogurt whenever I want, extremely protein dense calorically, right? Pretty damn good. All right, meal one done. Ryla approves of it. Pretty good macronutrient profile, really high in protein. That's how you want to start your day. Probably won't eat for a couple more hours because that was pretty filling. I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch, I think, right now, or at least playing video games. I got a new PC. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work. But I'll be back with lunch. We're gonna have some sweet potatoes, oven roasted sweet potatoes, some chicken, vegan chicken, and some hamburger meat. Yeah, it's pretty boring when you're eating on a cut. It's a lot of high protein stuff, but it always is good. All right, see you at lunch. We're back. Lunchtime, well, second meal, I guess you could call it. I mean, it's pretty late. It's currently 5:30, but I had a very long stream, so it is what it is. For lunch, we're having ground Italian protein. I don't know what brand it was. Hungry Planet, got it from Grocery Outlet. And also 120 grams of sweet potato just because I wanted something else with a little bit of onion. I cooked it in a korma sauce with some guacamole added on top and some hot sauce and onions. It looks hella good, but this is like literally the definition of what I call bachelor chow. I changed my shirt, took a shower. It looks like slop, and to me it's gonna be great, but most people will think it looks weird, but this is what it looks like. I got the Crocs on too, just in case. But as you can see, it's just ground meat. Ooh, steamy. Sweet potatoes, avocado, guacamole, and tons of hot sauce. I'm gonna smack this thing down, and then see you guys at dinner. for dinner. Dinner's gonna be some dairy and chicken. This stuff is like an award winner, man. It's so good. It's probably not an award winner, but it's so damn good. The chicken itself has extremely good texture. It tastes just like, well, I mean, I haven't eaten chicken in 7 years, so it tastes like chicken, has texture like chicken in my eyes. It's pretty damn good. Very low in calories. 100 calories gives you 13 grams of protein. We're gonna eat 3 servings, which is the whole bag, so that's 39 grams of protein. That's gonna push me over what my protein goal is for the day. However, I'm gonna also have a protein shake at night before I go to sleep, just to stay in like an anabolic window, which essentially means that I have enough protein in my body so that my body doesn't start eating away at muscle, even though I'm currently cutting calories. So my body will, in theory, target body fat. This is what everything I know in layman's terms it does. We're also going to have another 120 grams of sweet potato, plus or minus a little bit. Got to make sure that I'm under calories for the protein shake. Cover it in hot sauce, no onions, no sauce, just straight up plain. It's gonna be pretty damn good. I'll show you guys once it's done being cooked. The batteries are all dead. I'm charging them, so hopefully I can get this video. If not, I'll just have to have a recovery video tomorrow morning about all the foods I ate, or when I have my protein. But yeah, chicken, sweet potatoes, also having some Marie Sharp's Beware. This is supposedly comatose heat level. In reality, it's not that hot. It has a hell of a good flavor though. Pretty cheap from Smith's, which is essentially Kroger. This is Holy Guacamole Chunky flavor. It was on clearance. You got 6 containers for $2.67. That's like cheaper than an actual avocado, and that's because it expires tomorrow. Oh Jesus. We're good. It landed on my chair. I have guacamole on my pants now though. Well, I'm gonna put it all in my food and then cover everything in hot sauce. If you're wondering why I have my AirPods in, it's because on my iPad I'm watching the UFC fight, 284 pay-per-view. Hopefully Volkanovski wins. But yeah, so this is gonna be another little easy dinner. Sweet potatoes are S tier. I like them better than regular potatoes, low-key. And nutrient dense, calorically pretty lean, high in protein. Good stuff overall, man. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but this is that dairy and chicken. I mean, look at that. That looks like chicken. That's freaking, it's so good. That's extremely good chew. It's like moist. It's crazy. Vegan chicken, man. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna watch the UFC. It's gonna be a good time. Last thing later tonight, I'll be talking to you guys about my nightly protein shake, and then we'll reflect and see how many calories we ate overall. I think it's gonna be surprisingly low. It'll be under 2,600, I believe, and it'll be surprisingly high in protein. But we'll discuss it when we get there. For now, I'm gonna enjoy this fight. It's it. It's the last meal of the night. About to have a scoop of protein powder. I use protein powder from True Nutrition. You can customize the blend. You can also customize the name. So since we're on the road, we named it Road to Nationals. Now, as you can see, it's 30% pea protein, 35% rice protein, and 35% pea, 35% rice, and then 30% soy. I also got the fudge flavor just because I've tried their horchata flavor and it wasn't that good. Put the scoop with the water, get the shaker bottle. Oop. Yes, sir. And this is pretty simple. Macronutrients are on the back. We got 110 calories, 1 gram fat, 1 gram carbohydrate, which gets actually negated if you think about it because there's a gram of fiber, and 20 and 6 grams of protein. I don't know if it's focusing or not. I'm trying to get it focused, but yeah. So this is like almost pure protein. Put this into the Carb app. We'll sit down and we'll discuss total macronutrients for the day. Let's do it. I got the UFC fight going on. It's the main event, Volkanovski versus Makhachev. I'm thinking Volk is about to take the dub. I'll we'll see. So I'm gonna stand to the side. I'm gonna put a screen record video right here of what it looks like on Carbon. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna put a screen record video right now. This is my Carbon app. As you can see, I consumed a total of 2,355 calories, 193 grams of protein, 177 grams of carbohydrates, and 103 grams of fat. It's pretty well balanced overall. It says I'm only supposed to eat 25 or 155 grams of protein, but I'm trying to get more protein in since I'm cutting weight and I'm keeping my diet low, like I said earlier. So I'm trying to keep that protein level up so that my body doesn't go into a catabolic state and I lose some of my muscle mass. Now there is some science behind this. I could try to find journal studies, but it's pretty common. And if you want me to find journal studies, put a comment down below like, hey, put some damn journal studies in this. Now for breakfast, as you can see, I ate 680 calories, 42 protein, 63 carbs, 34 fat. That was pretty delicious. My cat might come in the screen right now. He's right there. Oh. Cat butt. Ugh. Okay. So for lunch, we had almost 1,000 calories. I even included my vegetable oil, as you see, because you need to make sure that you're putting in everything. I didn't put seasonings in, so you could argue that I didn't put that in. But, you know, overall, it's pretty good. I think I didn't put in the sauce either. I think it's an additional 150 calories. So you could argue that I actually consumed around 2,500 calories, but still, it's pretty damn close. 83 grams of protein at lunch. That was a fat-ass lunch, though. If you saw the plate, it was so huge. It was a lot of food at once. Dinner, that Daring chicken's really dense in protein. I love it. It's $5.99 a bag at grocery outlet. You can't beat that. It's almost as cheap as chicken breast. Tastes fantastic, easy to cook. Sweet potatoes, we baked those. We made those ourselves. If you want me to do a cooking video, I can do that as well. Today was just more of like, oh, this is what I'm eating. Again, I put the avocado vegetable oil in there because I had that again with that holy guacamole. That holy guacamole is a lifesaver. $2.57, 6 packs. Divide that by 6. We're looking at less than 50 cents for a serving of guacamole. And then our snack, Road to Nationals, baby. Straight up cash money, True Nutrition. I would highly recommend True Nutrition because it tastes really good and it's relatively cheap. I've heard of other things. I've heard of other brands, but this is the one I got. This is one I like. So that's a day in the life of eating as a vegan who's on a cut that's trying to compete for nationals while trying to gain strength and retain strength in single ply division. God damn, that's good. So good. Not even gonna lie. It's like thick and creamy. You don't need freaking you don't need soy milk or nothing at all. That was hella good, honestly. Yeah, I think I covered it all. Covered every single meal. Total calories, showed you what I eat in a day, showed you how often I eat. That's pretty normal. Now, given I eat a lot of bachelor chow, which is just high protein with some vegetables in it. My wife, I make similar food for her. She has slightly varied versions of it, but the same thing. You could argue it's not the most healthiest. I didn't really eat that much fruit. I didn't eat a lot of green things. I had guacamole, but I didn't eat too much green cruciferous vegetables. The reason is for that is that I just didn't really have any. When I'm at work, I'm eating on the weekend right now, so when I'm at work, usually my lunch meal has about a pound of cruciferous vegetables. So I usually feel pretty good about that. It gets the body moving. I didn't show you how much water I drank in a day. I drank a bunch of water. I also had an electrolyte drink. I should have showed you that. It was only 10 grams or 10 calories. I showed you coffee. So yeah, that was a full day. If you have any questions, if you have any recipes, recommendations, you want me to put a cooking video in, please put it in the comments. I'm trying to actually put content out. I'm doing a video every week now. I know I didn't do a video last week, but that was because I had planned a video and then the weather screwed it all up. So that's my own fault, but I think that this video is going to be pretty good. So if you have any questions or anything, just let me know. I will answer them in the next video. Next video, I think, is going to be a video that talks about the difference between single ply and raw powerlifting for beginners, because I know that I mentioned that in my last video and some people had questions about what is single ply, what do these words mean. So next video I think is going to be powerlifting for noobs. Yeah, so this sums up, I think, like week 2 essentially of my training block. Training's going damn good. Deadlifts, block pulls were pretty heavy today. That's deadlifts that are like 3 inches elevated to work on a weakness area.
Those are pretty heavy today. 202.5 kilograms, which is around, like I said, 450. It's pretty up there. Did them raw. That means I did them with just a belt. Again, I'll talk about that more next time. They felt pretty good. Like I said, we're cooking with gas, gang. We're gonna do some freaking big things. In May, I got the meet out here in my local town in Reno, and then Nationals in Phoenix will be in June. So as long as you're along for the ride, we're gonna have some good ass videos. We're gonna have fun. I'm just happy you're here. If there's 5 of you here, I'm happy for that. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you on the next one, and make sure that you tell someone you love them. Everybody needs to be told that they are loved. So just tell someone. Tell your best friend. Tell your partner. Tell a family member. Just tell someone. All right. I love you.